8 2-year-old fillies lining up. And now they're all set to go. Here they come. They're off and pacing in the opener, getting off to slow starts. Both Mindy's Ideal Tracy and Avidity. From the middle, Fat Bottomed Girls takes command on the inside. Kiwi Kitty racing in second. You Make Love and Fun racing third. To the inside of her, it's Cindy's Express in fourth. Then a gap of 2 to Sporty Luna. Break of 5. Miss Jezebel now rough-gated and off stride. Then it's Avidity. In far back, Mindy's Ideal Tracy. Kiwi Kitty now circling around. Fat Bottom Girl sets the early tone. Quick quarter, 28-3 as they race up the backstretch. Cindy's Express right there in third. Then a gap of 3.5 to You Make Love and Fun racing in fourth. Then it's Sporty Luna, Avidity, far back Miss Jezebel, and Mindy's Ideal Tracy. Kiwi Kitty out in front, a tight length. Half in 58-4. Kiwi Kitty onto the far turn. Fat Bottom Girls right in behind second. Then a gap of 2 to Cindy's Express, the roan. You Make Love and Fun about 6 off the lead with 3/8 to go. Then it's Sporty Luna and Avidity. Kiwi Kitty just rolling along, leads it by 2.5, approaching 3/4. Fat Bottom Girls racing in second. 3/4, 128-4. Steady fractions for Kiwi Kitty, the leader. Then it's Fat Bottom Girls, and now You Make Love and Fun. She's into the action. Now only 4 off the lead. With 1/8 of a mile to go, it's Kiwi Kitty. The one to catch. Fat Bottom Girls is closing in. You Make Love and Fun. And on the far outside, Sporty Luna. Kiwi Kitty is starting to tire. Here comes Fat Bottom Girls. Kiwi Kitty and Fat Bottom Girls. Too close to call. 158-3. Here they go. They're off and pacing. Miss Warsiana on the far outside, showing speed. Miss Warsiana and Jose Williams to the top. Amblin Easy is there on the outside. Racing wide is Pretty Audrey. Then it's Nikki Graham racing fourth. 2 in front of Oh You Pretty Thing, racing in fifth. Fox Valley Holly racing in sixth. Then it's Mary Lynn Legacy, followed by Tiburon Jill and Fox Valley Charade. They're battling up top. Opening quarter, 31-1, Miss Warsiana and Pretty Audrey, the long shot and the favorite. And now Pretty Audrey forging on by, opens up by 2. Miss Warsiana will yield a length and a half back to Amblin Easy and Brian Pinsky. Then it's Nikki Graham. Oh, You Pretty Thing to the outside. Fox Valley Holly saves ground. Then it's Tiburon Jill, Miss Warsiana, and Mary Lynn Legacy. Pretty Audrey leads it, half-timed in 101-4. Now pressure from Nikki Graham and Coleman. Miss Warsiana right there in third to the outside. Here comes Oh You Pretty Thing. Amblin Easy saves ground. Then it's Tiburon Jill. Fox Valley Holly, Fox Valley Charade, and Mary Lynn Legacy. Nikki Graham on a short lead on the outside. Oh You Pretty Thing. Pretty Audrey. She's coming back on the rail. 3/4. 132-1. Now it's the entry. Racing 1-2, Pretty Audrey and Oh You Pretty Thing. Fox Valley Holly into the fray. A 1/16 of a mile out. Pretty Audrey digging in. Oh You Pretty Thing is lurking. It's Pretty Audrey and Oh You Pretty Thing. The entry 1-2. With Fox Valley Holly finishing third. 159-2. Here they come. They're off in pacing. Blast Hanover and Bold Reward coming out together. Now joined by Backlash on the rail. Incredible Fee floats out there in fourth. Park Lane Pride coming away in fifth. Length from Broadway Standout. Then it's Katie's Rio Tannic. Quick Refund trails early on. Midway around the turn, it's Blast Hanover and Backlash doing battle. Quarter timed at 28-3. Now making a break. Incredible Fee. Incredible Fee is off stride. Backlash takes command of the pace, leads at a length. Blast Hanover in the pocket. Bold Reward racing third. Length and a quarter back to Park Lane Pride. Then a gap of 2 to Broadway Standout. Now making a break on top. Backlash. Backlash is now on a break. Blast Hanover inherits a 2-length advantage as the field passes by the half in 59-3. Park Lane Pride takes over second onto the far turn. Blast Hanover by 2. Then it's Park Lane Pride. A length to Bold Reward. Then it's Broadway Standout. Katie's Rio Tannic. Gap of 3.5 finds the favorite. Quick Refund about 10 off the lead. Then it's Incredible Fee and Backlash as they turn for home. Blast Hanover out and driving. 3/4, 129-4. Park Lane Pride trying to run him down in the final 3/16 of a mile. Park Lane Pride from the pocket takes command. Blast Hanover is losing ground. A late rally by Bold Reward. In deep stretch, Park Lane Pride is striding out. Park Lane Pride going away. Blast Hanover and Bold Reward in 158-3. Field of 8 lining up. They're all set to go. They're off in pacing. John Morgan and KB's Wolf both left alertly. On the inside, they're joined by Buggenhouse. Then it's a gap of 3 to Silver Dollar Major racing fourth. 2 to Herman Frisco. Gravelocity up on the rim in fifth. Followed by Wolf & Son and trailing early, Park Lane's Beach Boy. Approaching the opening quarter, it's John Morgan out in front. And setting the tone now, Buggenhouse from the pocket up to take command, quarter 29 seconds. Right on his back, Gravelocity and Andy Miller. John Morgan racing with those two, a length back to KB's Wolf in fourth, another length and a half, Silver Dollar Major. A length to Tony Morgan and Herman Frisco. Wolf & Son and Park Lane's Beach Boy. Gravelocity settles in on the lead off the half. 58 seconds. It's Gravelocity. Buggenhouse in the pocket. John Morgan, the early leader. Now third, 3 off the lead. Herman Frisco grinding it out for Morgan. Then it's KB's Wolf. To the outside, Wolf & Son. Park Lane's Beach Boy rallies from last. Now being shuffled to the end, Silver Dollar Major. Approaching the final quarter, Gravelocity the one to catch, Herman Frisco. Inching into contention, 3/4, 129-4. Herman Frisco up to challenge Gravelocity. Those two duking it out. Here comes Wolf & Son and Bob Altipeter. Far outside, Park Lane's Beach Boy into the action. It's Herman Frisco now. Buggenhouse finds a clear lane. Here comes Buggenhouse in deep stretch. Buggenhouse on the inside, coming on to get it. Herman Frisco second. Then it's Wolf & Son in third, 158-3. Here they come. They're off and pacing with Legit 2 and Lake Kills Caro. Both coming out aggressively with Smashing Hit right there in third. Then it's Robbie's Lambada. Then a gap of 3 to Daber and Tony Morgan. Length back to Nice and Proud in front of Slumlord. And your two trailers early on, Curbs and Bold Buddy. Field straightens up the backstretch after a quarter of 28 seconds. Lake Kills Carl in command of the pace, leads by 2. Smashing Hit racing second. Length back to Robbie's Lambada. Here comes Nice and Proud. Followed up by Daber. On the inside, it's Legit 2 saving ground. Slumlord swings to the outside. The move for John Spotton. Then it's Curbs and Bold Buddy. Half timed in 58 seconds. Nice and Proud to the top. Daber with the pressure. Lake Kills Caro racing third. Slumlord out there in fourth. In fifth on the rail, Smashing Hit. Then it's Curbs about 5 off the lead. To the inside, Robbie's Lambada is being shuffled back. He's hemmed in. Legit 2 and Curbs. They're in the stretch. Quarter of a mile to go. Nice and Proud leads it with Daber lurking alongside. 3/4. 1:28 and 3. Nice and Proud on a short lead. Daber the challenger. Lake Kills Caro racing in third. Curbs picks up the leaders. Here comes Curbs. Now a late rally by Bold Buddy. It's Daber. Here comes Curbs on the outside. Bold Buddy. Curbs in between them. Getting up in the final strides. Then it's Daber. Bold Buddy finished third in 1:58 flat.
There's your results for race number 5. Some big prices.
Here they come. They're off and pacing out in the country. In the middle, far outside, here comes Park Lane. Park Lane now takes command. A length from Almost Alpo, racing second. Out in the country, drops in third. 2 in front of Fly With Me. To the outside, it's Shy Shark and Favorite Mohawk. Then it's Annie Rap, Electric Shadow, and trailing J.E. Big Red. Go by the opening quarter in 28 and 2. From the pocket, here comes Almost Alpo and Dan Knox. Park Lane will take a back seat. Length back to Out in the Country and Morgan. Shy Shark parked down the outside, fourth under urging. Fly With Me saves ground in fifth. The Favorite Mohawk racing in sixth. Annie Rap in seventh. Then Electric Shadow and J.E. Big Red. Almost Alpo on top, a tight length over Park Lane. Half timed in 58 seconds. Out in the country saves ground. Shy Shark going a long mile. Favorite Mohawk perched in behind him. On the inside, it's Fly With Me and Annie Rap. Electric Shadow and J.E. Big Red midway around the turn. Almost Alpo in complete command. Shy Shark hangs tough. Park Lane right there in third with a quarter of a mile to go. 3/4, 1:29 and 1. Almost Alpo under a drive. Shy Shark with relentless pressure. Out in the country now, swings to the outside. Here he comes. Out in the country with an eighth of a mile to go, takes command. Shy Shark racing in second. A late rally, Electric Shadow and Fly With Me in deep stretch. Out in the country now, striding clear. Shy Shark, a courageous effort to be second. Fly With Me third, 1:57 and 4. Here they come. They're often pacing. Lake Kills Beauty and Convincing. Both being hustled out for the lead, and now Convincing takes command. For Del Chup, a length from Lake Kills Beauty. 2 back to Sable Muffler, racing third. Gap of 3 finds Holly Sweeper in fourth. In fifth around the turn, Broadway Elite and Tony Morgan. Then it's Bob and Robin's Angel, Diamond Girl, Gold Light, and Harmony Oaks Luann. Off the quarter, 29 seconds, Lake Kills Beauty. On the move, takes command. Convincing will yield. Sable Muffler racing third, Broadway Elite. Veers out in fourth, followed by Bob and Robin's Angel. Holly Sweeper saves ground as they approach the half. Diamond Girl is third over, followed by Go Light and Harmony Oaks Luann. Half is in 58 and 3. On to the far turn, Lake Kills Beauty leads it with Convincing right there on her back. Broadway Elite now inching into contention. She's being rated by Morgan. Bob and Robin's Angel behind her. Sable Muffler saves ground. Diamond Girl racing on the outside in 6. They turn for home. And approaching 3/4, Lake Kills Beauty, the one to catch. Broadway Elite. She's now measuring. She's homing in 3/4, 128 and 1. 3/16 to go. They're on their way home. Broadway Elite up to challenge. Lake Kills Beauty with Convincing. Racing in third, and now uncorking a furious late rally was Go Light, now rough-gated momentarily. Broadway Elite leads it. Go Light back on course. Convincing splits horses. It's Broadway Elite. Broadway Elite holding on. Go Light and Convincing in 1:57 and 2. Here they come. They're off. Dave Maxwell has Fitch Me a Clue all fired up. They make it to the top. In comfortable fashion, leads a length over Incredible VO. Then it's Sarasi racing third, Tom Henry. Away in fourth, a length from Rakish Hanover fifth. 40-something racing in sixth, Armbro Jagger in seventh. Trailing Goal Line, and at the end, it's De Bruin. Off the quarter, 28 and 4. A race up the backstretch. Here comes Sarasi with Tom Henry breathing down his neck. Fitch Me a Kalua still right there, making them both work hard. Incredible VO racing in fourth. Rakish Hanover swings to the outside. Armbro Jagger picks up that cover. Then it's Goal Line, 40-something, and De Bruin. Tom Henry forging on by to lead at the half. 58 and 1. Sarasi racing in second. Fitch Me a Clue is third. Rakish Hanover first up in fifth. Now fourth. Followed closely by Armbro Jagger as he moves into striking position with 3/8 to go. Then it's Incredible VO, Goal Line, De Bruin in 40-something. Quarter of a mile apace, Tom Henry leads it. Rakish Hanover racing on the outside. 3/4, 128 and 3. 3/16 to go. They're on their way home. Tom Henry out in front. Rakish Hanover trying to close in. Far outside, Armbro Jagger, Goal Line. Now into the action, Fitch Me a Clue weaving in between horses. Tom Henry digging in. He's full out. Here comes Fitch Me a Clue. Far outside, De Bruin is flying. Here's De Bruin in front. 1:56 and 2. Fillies and Mares all set to go. They're off and pacing. Far outside, Gravel and Sparks Will Fly. Both showing early speed. Golden Radiance also away well. Gravel makes it to the top. Golden Radiance, Sparks Will Fly. Up on the rim for Anderson. Then it's Monday Millbank racing in fourth. Carroll's Pocket tucks in fifth. Just ahead of Quick Quote racing sixth. Duchess Spur in seventh. Elsa Wood racing in eighth. Wheezy Wig and Savoir Superb. They race up the backstretch. Sparks Will Fly settles in on the lead after a quarter of 28 and 2. Gravel racing in second, a length back to Golden Radiance third. Carroll's Pocket first up in fourth. Quick Quote will follow that cover. Monday Millbank saving ground. Then it's a gap to Duchess Spur and Elsa Wood. They're side by side. Wheezy Wig and Savoir Superb. Half timed in 58 seconds. On to the far turn. Sparks Will Fly in command. On the outside, Carroll's Pocket closing in. Gravel racing third. Off stride towards the rear was Elsa Wood. Quick Quote racing fourth. Golden Radiance in fifth. Then it's Monday Millbank racing in sixth. Quarter of a mile to go. Sparks Will Fly leads it. 3/4, 127 and 2. Sparks Will Fly trying to put away Carroll's Pocket. Now Quick Quote takes aim. Gravel racing in fourth, an eighth of a mile to go. Sparks Will Fly leads it 3 parts of a length. Carroll's Pocket. Quick Quote is closing in. It's Sparks Will Fly and Quick Quote. Sparks Will Fly, Quick Quote, and Carroll's Pocket. Less than a half length between all three. Then it was Gravel in fourth, 155 and 4.